Hello, my name is Nora. My apologies for the nasally way I sound. I'm sick right now and I will try my hardest to clearing my throat or sniffling to a minimum. It's a bit hard to breathe, so excuse me for taking breaks or if you hear me gasping, but hopefully you can hear me good enough. Today, the topic I chose to present is that the consumption of magnesium improves insomnia. Just in case you do not know what insomnia is, it is a sleep disorder that causes people to have a hard time falling or staying asleep throughout the night. Okay, so when taking magnesium supplements, the benefit is that it regulates your nervous system. Now that the body does not naturally produce magnesium, so when taking the supplement, the magnesium binds to as well as activates a neurotransmitter known as gamma aminobutyric acid, or GABA receptors for short. This slows down extreme brain activity at night when trying to fall asleep, helps sustain calcium in the body's muscles. If you have low magnesium, this can cause muscle cramps or twitching, which can lead to sleep movement, making it harder to fall asleep. The second benefit is that magnesium reduces stress and cortisol levels. On a side note, if you do not know what cortisol is, it is a steroid hormone that is produced naturally in the body, which makes up the stress response. The intake of magnesium helps to regulate the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis, or HPA axis for short, which can lessen stress. It relaxes muscles by slowing down the heart rate to a more relaxed state, brings calmness to one's mind, and when levels of cortisol are lowered, the body learns to relax before bed, reduces nighttime wake windows, regulates cellular timekeeping, energy balance, and circadian rhythm. Therefore, it seems to play a critical role in sleep regulation. Lastly, it also improves the deep sleep stage. There are three phases of sleep. A quick rundown of them is light sleep, which is when you are first falling asleep. Your heartbeat and breathing start to slow down and your muscles start to relax. The second phase is deep sleep, or also called slow wave sleep. And this phase is what is most improved. Your heartbeat and breathing are at their lowest, with muscles still relaxed. Last is rapid eye movement, or REM sleep, when dreams occur and the body's heart rate and breathing are increased. Now, in the deep sleep phase, magnesium allows melatonin to work more successfully. It stabilizes neurotransmitters, or GABA receptors, keeping the sleep cycle consistent. In research with the elderly, they were given a dose of 3 mmol and 20 mmol, each for 3 days, followed by 30 mmol for 14 days. This it showed the slow wave sleep SWS was significantly increased. When it comes to taking any type of magnesium supplements, this does not improve insomnia. A lack of GABA receptors can lead to a hyper-aroused state, making it difficult to initiate and maintain sleep. Few studies show actual positive results of consuming magnesium to improve insomnia. If a person has enough magnesium in their body, Consuming more will not affect their sleep in the way they want. I think there's not enough evidence or research showing that it can improve insomnia. Now, I'm going to press play on the YouTube video below. It is only a 1-minute clip. It features guest speaker Dr. Matthew Walker, a professor of neuroscience and psychology at the University of Berkeley. In the Diary of a CEO, this is his intake about magnesium and sleep. Then we will get back into this slide.
The first thing to note is that most forms of magnesium oxide or magnesium citrate, most of these forms of magnesium don't cross the blood-brain barrier. And sleep is produced by your brain. So how can something that doesn't get into your brain affect brain process number one? There is one form of magnesium that seems to have some evidence in favor of it. It's called magnesium L-threonate. But if you look at the literature, where did this story come from? It turns out that about 30 years ago, they started looking at people who had disrupted sleep, and they would assess their blood work. And what they found is that some of those people were magnesium deficient. And when they supplemented them with magnesium and they became magnesium normative, their sleep got better. But that's very different than saying, look, you and I, we're currently magnesium normative, and then dosing myself with high volumes of magnesium. Am I imagining that that's going to make my sleep better?
Back to my critique. Most magnesium supplements are not FDA approved. Stated by the role of magnesium in sleep health, findings not give a straight answer to a day dosing of magnesium to improve sleep quality. Consuming too much can lead to nausea, abdominal cramps, or diarrhea. If not consulted with a doctor on whether to take the supplement, if a person's insomnia is caused by something else like over caffeine consumption or sleep apnea, magnesium will not help improve insomnia. While taking magnesium can help with sleep, it is not always guaranteed. This will not improve insomnia, and there can be better options to look into. If there are any questions on anything presented in this PowerPoint, or if you could not understand me due to sound, let me know. Also, if there was anything that interested you or you would like me to go more in depth about, go ahead and ask. Thank you for watching my presentation.